Hi, I'm on the stand with Gillian at Westgate Labs, and so Gillian, I've got this fairly new horse, right? She's called Gertrude.
Yeah.
And she's a 17-hand thoroughbred.
What? So she's quite a big girl.
Yeah, yes. Big girl, big girl.
So how long have you had her?
I've had her now since July.
Right.
And when I first got her, I put her on a thermal wormer for a few days.
Okay, right.
And I want to know what to do next.
Right. And is she well?
She is. She's looking pretty well. She's gaining a little bit of weight, but still quite skinny.
A little bit skinny. Skinnier than you would like.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, the first thing I would suggest that you would do would be to do a worm count, because you need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, worm counts don't show everything, but they are a good starting point. So if we get a worm count done on her, and then we'll just see what we do from there. Now, she's a big horse, so if you do need to worm her, one of the things you have to remember is to get the dose right, and some of the tubes are pretty small, so that's quite an important thing to remember.
So she might need more than one tube,
She might, definitely. And also, because she's a young horse, she'll be much more prone to picking up parasites.
Right, okay.
So once you get the results, obviously if it comes back as a clear result, then she'll be fine to graze out with the others. She'll not be any threat to them. If she has got a count, if it's a high count, then you might want to think about going in slowly with the wormers. You don't want to go in with big wormers straight away. Horses vary, a lot on their counts, and if it's a high count, you don't want to cause a lot of things coming out all at the same time.
Could that be quite detrimental to her?
It could be quite bad for her health. Yeah, she may get colic with that, and we'll want to avoid that really. But the worm count will give you the knowledge to know whether she needs worming at the moment, on what kind of wormer to use. And at the lab we've got 4 SQPs who can help you with deciding what to use. The advice is always there at the end of the phone or on the email.
Fantastic. Now, how do I actually do a worm count? How do I send you my samples?
Okay. Well, we can send you out a free information and collection kit, which is our direct-to-owner service. And once you get that, all you have to do is take the sample and pop it in the pot, put it in the prepaid envelope with the paperwork, and send it off to us. If you're going to take a sample, you want to get a good sample.
Yeah.
So go to your dung pile and try and get 5 little pinches from different places around.
Okay.
Put them together in the pot and make sure that you exclude the air as far as possible, because it's the air which makes the parasites hatch out in the host, which we don't want. The sample will be good for about 6 days, so you don't have to worry. We've done some tests on that to make sure that works all right. And get it off to us. You'll get the test done on the day it arrives, and you should have your phone call or email on that same day, so it's pretty quick, and then the advice can follow if you want it.
Right, okay.
If you're thinking about doing it over a year, you might want to use one of our season packs, which is 4 counts bought in advance, which is a more economical way of going onto a worm count program really. And you can also pick up the packs in some of these others.
So is there a recommended time of how long to leave it before your next count? If you're getting
Yes.
I'm guessing it's 4 times a year.
An average sort of a worm count program will be based on 3 counts during the year, spring, summer, autumn, and then a wormer in winter anyway for encysted worms and for tapeworm, which won't necessarily show up on the worm count. And then you can return to your counts the following year.
Great, well, thank you, Gillian. You'll be
thank you very much.
getting a lovely little parcel from me shortly, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we look forward to that.